you get there, it's literally like paradise. You get as many drinks as you want. The bartenders was drinking with us.
Floating in a dream. Is this really what it seems? Is this reality?
Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, welcome to Destination Coco. Welcome back to those loyals who are already subscribed and checking back in to see what's popping. Today, we are talking about cruises and all-inclusive resorts. Before we begin, this video is completely biased, and if I had to choose, I would say all-inclusive, but to each his own. We're going to dive into both so we can know what's right for you. So all-inclusive, everything is already included. You get a grand total that you have to pay beforehand, and then once you get there, the idea is for you to not have to drop a dime. Your drinks, as in liquor, juice, airfare, your room, like where you're staying, all of the food. They have multiple bars. My favorite is a swim-up bar, so if you're ever going to a resort with me, you're going to have a swim-up bar included. You're just swimming around. You swim over to the bar, ask for your Bahama mama, swim away. We're enjoying the breeze, getting me a nice little tan with the swim-up bar. They have a whole bunch of pools, a whole bunch of restaurants, and then you have beach access. They have activities that are included, and all of this is paid beforehand so that when you get there, there's no hidden fees. Resorts to me are more for relaxation. You don't have so much of a schedule that you need to stick to. You don't feel obligated to go do this because this is going on. If you want to be at the pool all day, you can be at the pool. If you want to be at the beach all day, you can be at the beach, because that's definitely what we did. They have Asian cuisine. They have Italian buffets. It depends on where you're going. They'll have different types of restaurants. You know, you can wake up in the morning and go make you a reservation, or you can just wing it and you can go and hope that you can get a table. So cruises, of course, we know you're on this big old ship, and your total that you're paying is just for your spot on the ship, as in your cabin. There's no airfare included. The drinks are not included. Well, you get water and you get tea and lemonade, I believe, but there's packages that you have to buy to include liquor, things like Sprite. Those are all separate costs. So when you look at all-inclusive, you might say, oh, that looks like that's way more expensive, but you're not including airfare. When you add that into the cruise and then you add into these packages, because I will believe that you will want to get lit, then it all kind of just evens out. Being on sea is not for everybody. Standing at the edge of the boat and looking out and seeing nothing but water, I enjoy that. But everybody might not like that. Like it almost looks like you're going to fall over. It's nothing but water. Versus being in the all-inclusive, of course, you're on land. Now, you can venture out and you can leave the resort. Of course, everything that's off the resort is going to cost. They don't have Uber in Jamaica. Kind of random, wasn't it? So once you leave the resort, of course, you want to try some food, you want to get you some drinks, you want to get some souvenirs, buy some clothes, you want to the mall. All of that, of course, is not included. So on cruises, you are basically stuck with the same people. We're all getting on the same boat. We're sailing on the seas together. So you go to the little food places they have, it's going to be the same people there. Versus on all-inclusive resorts, people are coming and going. With the group we went with going to Jamaica, there are people who went Sunday to Sunday. We went Tuesday to Sunday. And then, of course, there are other families and other groups that are coming in and out that you get to spend some time with. The cruises, of course, you're on the boat and you're going to the destination. A lot of the times you're going to multiple destinations and you get to see different places, which is a great thing. But you get off of the boat about like 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, and then you have to report back. I know the earliest I saw was like 1:30. The latest was maybe 8 o'clock, but you got to get back to the boat so you could get back home. But at the resort, you're at the destination. You're at one place. Of course, when we went to Montego Bay, we could have drove to Ocho Rios. We could have drove to Kingston if we wanted to. But we're on this island and we're not venturing off to different islands like you would on a cruise. The rooms on the cruise were about this big. But ideally, you shouldn't be in your room regardless because there's so many other things for you to be doing. You're on vacation. Why are you in your room? Except to take a nap.
Unless.
And you can level up with your rooms. You can get a bigger room if you want to, if you got the money for it. Just like on all-inclusive resorts, the room, it was a little more spacious. Cruises do this weird thing where they take your luggage before you get on and then you don't see it till almost like a day later. I don't know if they're trying on your clothes or what they're doing with it, but what you need to know if you're going on a cruise is bring a swimsuit, some undies, and an extra outfit in the small bag that you're taking onto the boat, just in case. Because maybe just in case. And you have to do the same thing at the end of the cruise where you have to put your clothes back outside so then they can go wash them. No, I'm just playing. You put your luggage outside so they can, you know, do whatever they do with it. I don't know what they do with the luggage, but they take it. I don't really know what the hassle is and why we can't just take our own luggage on the boat, but you can't. They take your clothes, they try them on, they give them back, they wash them, and then they give them back. Just kidding. So with the whole food situation on a resort, they have multiple restaurants. I mean, you could get a resort that has Asian cuisine, that has Italian food. They have different restaurants, and then they have buffets that you can go to get breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and then your lit snack later. They have a whole bunch of bars too that you can get food from too. Can't forget about the room service. I kept ordering room service and I was too lit to eat the food and I would fall asleep. Oh my gosh, I never ate my food. Like never. And then on the cruise, the food is included as well. They just don't have as many options. When you go to the restaurant where you sit down and they bring the food, you can get as many entrees as you want to get. You can get as many desserts as you want to get. But once again, you got water. Unless you get the package. You got water and you got lemonade. They have a dinner every night on the cruise where there's an actual table set for you and your people. You don't have to go, but that's always there. They have the same, usually they have the same menu. You get your salad, you get bread, and then you can, you know, order the different entrees and the different desserts. Or they have like basically a cafeteria that you can go to. They have like pizza and burgers and things like that. And that's open, I think, 24/7. Of course, on the resort, it's just way more food. Way more food. Starting to think that this video is a why you should do all-inclusive. Because y'all clearly know where I stand. Entertainment is kind of whack at both places. Not whack. I mean, it's no Beyonce, you know, or Trey or anything like that. But cruise is like theater type thing. I meing, my sister remembers seeing Tina Turner. I don't remember Tina Turner. Not the real Tina. A Tina reenactment. And they have different performances and different things for you to do in the Lido deck as well, which is like the top layer of the cruise where you can see where you can see God or whatever. I mean, on the resort we saw Michael Jackson too, and he was the bomb. I take that back. The entertainment, because Michael is alive and Michael is in Montego Bay, Jamaica. Hopefully this video helped. If you were maybe going back and forth on what you wanted to do. I mean, there could be some things that I'm leaving out. Some things that we could go a little more in depth in. If you have a whole different question, let's do another video. Share this video with your people. If you guys are trying to figure out what type of vacation that you want to go on, hit me up. I can show you different type of cruises and different type of resorts, different type of anything that's out there. And we could hook you up, get you on a nice little getaway. Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to come back. Y'all, I had the best time of my life on the resort. Like, it was a movie.
At Maxwell.
Straight movie. The resorts, there's always something going on. There's always something for you to do. But I feel like on the cruises, everything kind of shuts down. All my friends say cruises is for grandmas. You might be a grandma though. At heart, you can go on a cruise if you want to. At the end of the day, I would choose resort over cruises. I had the absolute best time of my life on that resort, okay? And off the resort. And cut that, please. Please comment. How do you feel about cruises and resorts? You can eat all you want to eat. You can drink all you want to drink. You can put as much toes, but you can put as much sand between your toes as you want to. It's just the life, okay? I really want y'all to comment. I want to hear how y'all feel. Let's start this discussion going. I want people to know really what they're getting themselves into before they get there. Like that whole y'all take my luggage type thing. I would want to know that before I leave. Bye, y'all. See you later. Love you.
Just can't get